Guys, welcome back to Strong Successful Male. So for today, I'm going to be going over two articles, one really short but directly to the point, and another a little longer, dealing with the subject of women and drama. And that subject where pretty much all women claim that they don't like drama and blah, 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 but we all know that's a bunch of crap, and that women love drama and they're drawn to it like moth to a flame. And in this first article, it was sent to me from a viewer over in India, and it deals with how a woman, she basically went to court to try to divorce her husband because he doesn't fight with her. Code doesn't give her enough drama, and he's too nice and all that. You know, it's ridiculous, but that's an actual article, actually a thing that happened, okay? And the second one, guys, is written by a woman pretty much insulting guys for the fact that we all say we don't want drama. Because guys don't like drama. We like smooth and easy. You know, women, on the other hand, do enjoy drama. And so, guys, I chose this for today, these two articles, for two main reasons. Number one, the obvious, explaining and getting into why women love drama. And again, a lot of them will claim they don't, but guess what? They do. Now, here's the thing, before I start getting all these comments from women saying I'm full of shit. There's basically two types of drama. There is the type of drama that's turmoil, okay? Actual fighting and toxic this and that. I can't believe I'm using the word toxic, but it's actually appropriate here. You know, negative turmoil, okay? That type of drama. The other type of drama deals with more of excitement and unpredictability, okay? That's more on the positive side, where women really like guys that are unpredictable. They don't know what they're going to do next. They're exciting. So it really gets their heart racing and gets them really emotional and all that. That type of drama. Most women like that type of drama, the more positive type of drama, okay? But there are women also that are really screwed up that really like the turmoil type of drama, okay? And typically these women were raised in households where there was drama all the time with their parents and all that, which is one reason I always tell you guys that if somebody's in a marriage, right? For you guys, they're in a marriage and it's unhappy, both the husband and wife, they don't love each other, and say there's fighting and all that, it is best to get out instead of stay for the kids, because the kids are then going to grow up in a family. They're going to seek out husbands and wives just like that and had the same turmoil, the same drama that they had in your house. That's why it's best to walk away and try to fix shit so your kids can see a good example of you living in a healthy lifestyle so they don't repeat the negative cycle. But anyhow, the first article is going to deal with the negative drama, the turmoil, because this woman obviously is a little cuckoo. So the title of the first article, guys, is UP Woman. This is from the Uttar Pradesh in India. If I'm not pronouncing this right, just correct me, because I've never been to India, so I don't know how to pronounce some of these things. Just bear with me, guys. The UP woman wants divorce as husband doesn't fight with her. No joke. She sought a divorce as she could not digest her husband's love for her. A woman in Uttar Pradesh has approached the Sharia court for divorce after just 18 months of marriage, citing a bizarre reason. Her husband loves her too much and does not fight with her. So, right then and there, what does that say? Okay, she wants the negative, she wants the turmoil. Okay, she wants the negative stuff, because obviously he loves her too much. He can't imagine why that would be so. Probably because she grew up in a house where there was turmoil. Maybe she's got some daddy issues, stuff like that. So this guy's obviously good to her, but it's so foreign to her, it's so bizarre. She's bored, obviously. You know, she can't understand why he would love her, because she probably thinks she's shit. A lot of women are like this. It's crazy, but it's the truth. A report in the Dainik Jagran, this is obviously a newspaper or some sort of media, said that she was fed up and could digest her husband showing his love on her. She said she felt suffocated in such an environment, in which her husband never shouted at her, nor was he ever disappointed with her. Man, she's messed up. Sometimes he cooks for me and also helps me in performing household chores, the report quoted the wife as saying. She further said she didn't want to live a life where her husband agrees with her over everything. She's quoted as saying, "Whenever I make a mistake, he always forgives me for that. I want to argue with him," she was quoted. Now, you can see obviously here where obviously you can see this guy is obviously your typical nice guy, and I've warned you guys what happens when you're too nice and you put women on a pedestal. Like you said, he always agrees with her and stuff like that. That's where he's going wrong here. I will say that, because guys, when you act like a typical nice guy, it's going to turn women off, okay? And I'm not saying you go walk around being a dick, but when you put them up on a pedestal and kiss their ass and treat them like the queen, they got no choice but to look down to you. They want an equal. But obviously we know this chick is obviously screwed up because he doesn't fight with her and argue with her and doesn't yell at her when she does something wrong, but obviously she takes it to the next level. But also this guy, you can tell, is being too nice and being too easy and accommodating and kissing her ass, and that's wrong too. But you can see, guys, the drama here. She needs the drama. Without the drama, she's bored. And of course, she obviously has a lot of issues herself, which it's not that guy's job to fix. She needs to fix herself. Goes on, the Sharia court cleric dismissed her plea, calling it frivolous. Big surprise. After the clerk rejected her plea, the matter was raised at the local panchayat. Maybe that's another court. I don't know what the hell it is. Which also reportedly could not decide on the matter. The woman also said that she had no other reason to seek for the divorce. She's bored. It's too easy. It's too predictable. The Sharia court asked the couple to resolve the matter by themselves after the husband requested the court to return the case. He added that he always wanted to keep his wife happy. Well, good luck there, dude. Good fucking luck there. But as you can see, guys, as I'm talking about, she wants to divorce him because he doesn't fight with her. He doesn't argue with her. He's too nice to her, all that. It's crazy, but that's the mindset with some of these women with regards to drama, okay? This is obviously the negative part of drama. Now, the next article I'm going to go into, because like I said, that was really quick, guys. The next article I'm going to go into deals with a woman basically giving guys a hard time for the fact that we don't want drama. She talks about dating apps and all that, how guys say they want no drama, drama-free, that type of thing. Because guess what? Us guys, we don't want drama. We want easy. We want smooth. No bullshit. But women get bored very, very easily. And if things stay smooth and easy, if guys don't give them the type of excitement they need or unpredictability, or depending on the woman, some actual drama, which maybe she grew up with, trust me, guys, mark my words, she will start drama, okay? Now, there are women in varying degrees of this, whether it's the negative or the more positive form of drama, which is categorized more along the lines of excitement and unpredictability. Some just need a little, but others need a whole hell of a lot. It depends on the girl, You never know what you're going to deal with. But for you guys that have been through this, you know exactly what I'm talking about here, okay? I've been through this bullshit, and so I can spot it a mile away, but it's only taken me to my goddamn 40s to be able to see this and have my radar be finely tuned. But in this, like I said, you're going to see through the article, she's going to give a hard time to us for not wanting this type of crap. But she's going to mistaken normal, what could be normal drama, like shit happening in life, for actual drama, which is attractive to a lot of women. So her article title is The Ridiculous Fantasy of a No-Drama Relationship. Online, that's what men say when what they want from women. Do they know nothing about life? I was recently on the dating app Bumble when I came across the profile of an attractive middle-aged man, a few years younger than I am. He was born on the East Coast and had a big dog, which I liked. But then I read that he was 100% drama-free and demanded that any dates be the same way. I thought, here's somebody who probably won't listen if I'm having a bad day, and swipe left to indicate my lack of interest. Okay, right then and there. You see, when guys say they don't want any drama, they don't want any bullshit. They don't want women making mountains out of molehills, deliberately overreacting, stirring the pot, rocking the boat, stirring up a lot of shit just because they're bored. And we all know darn well that they can do that, especially if they sense some type of weakness in the guy. Because all women test. Mark my words, guys. Understand that very clearly. All women test. They want to test your strength to see if you're the strong guy they want you to be, or if you're acting a little weak in their view and as they perceive you. They're going to start doing things to see if you'll stand up to them. Testing. Testing is drama. They want to create drama if they get bored. That has nothing to do with if the girl's having a bad day. If she's having a bad day, that's not her stirring up shit. That's just her wanting to open up, because women need to open up and talk about their feelings and make themselves feel better. That's just how they operate. They're different than us. Guys typically can go off to the man cave or go for a drive and figure out the problems themselves. But women, they got to open up. And you all know what I'm talking about, who've been in serious relationships, to understand that. So she's completely off here with regards to that. So she skipped over this probably a good guy because of something that she misunderstood. But you know what? She did him a favor because he doesn't want to have to deal with this shit. She goes on here. The guy was far from unusual. A surprisingly large number of men say they're looking for no drama or something drama-free in their profiles. And I swipe left every time. So what? Is she looking for a guy that says, please give me drama? I love drama. Is that what she's going to go for? Because then I bet you then she'd be like, no, I don't want that kind of guy. I don't want that kind of drama. See what would make her happy. Women rate it too, but according to Tinder, which looked at the profiles of its American users earlier this year, heterosexual men were 3 times more likely to use the phrases than heterosexual women. Profiles of gay and lesbian users include the phrases much less often. Another dating app, OkCupid, examined the 2018 profiles of all its users in the United States without separating for sexual orientation and found that men overall were 10% more likely to say this than women. Well, the way she's making this out, she's making out the guys say it like 80% more than women. Okay? And guess what? A lot of women say they want... I've known women that have said they don't want drama, and guess what? Guess what they're attracted to? Can you take a guess? Drama. Which again goes to my argument, which I say all the time, that most women do not understand what they emotionally respond to. That's why you never ask women for advice about dating or relationships or if you're having a problem with a woman, don't go to them because they don't totally grasp what they emotionally respond to. And they don't want to hurt your feelings by being honest if they do get it. It goes on. They also found that 47% of millennial men said they were looking for no drama or something drama-free in their profiles, as did 25% of Generation X and 12% of baby boomer men. I understand that people want joy, laughter, and happiness in their relationships. I want that too. But when heterosexual men say they're looking for something drama-free, I suspect they want something that doesn't exist. A problem-free partnership with someone who has no life experience. Bullshit. Are they looking for a woman who never gets angry or afraid or sad? Who never worries about her family or struggles in her job? Who would want to be with such a person? Well, again, we don't want manufactured drama. In life, guys, shit happens. And the older you are, the more you're going to understand that and realize that, okay? Be prepared for it, okay? So, we understand that shit's going to happen and you deal with it, okay? However, we don't need someone that actually, along with life being as it is and shit happening all the time and having to deal with it, we don't want someone, a woman, that's going to intentionally create more shit to happen because she's getting bored. Or she needs to spice things up. Or she senses weakness in her guy. And we all know women do that, so let's not waste our time trying to go back and forth on that subject. They do it, okay? End of story. And the women watching this, even though you're shaking your head, you may not like what I'm saying, you know darn well women do this, and you probably have done it too. So this has nothing to do with just the issues of her claiming that we just don't want to deal with problems. Problems happen all the time. Men can deal with problems. We just don't need manufactured problems. One man I came across online even wrote, "No drama given or allowed." Aside from questionable grammar, this implies an ability to control life that none of us possess. Life is full of drama. I know. I've experienced it. Yeah, big fucking surprise, lady. Although I'm an even-keeled person and daily meditator, I still had to face challenges over the last 8 years, and I never saw it coming and required all my strength to endure. Right. Shit happens. You deal with it. But you don't make up drama. You don't create drama to make things interesting, okay? After 23 years of marriage, I went through an unexpected and painful divorce. Gee, I wonder why. I can't imagine why she out of the blue had her husband leave her. Gotta think about that. Several people I love deeply suffered from addiction and found their way to recovery. A sentence that doesn't begin to capture nearly 4 years of hell. I had to sell our family home and move to a rental. Then I lost my beloved dog, Spike, which weirdly felt the worst, coming on top of everything else. Life got messy, but I know many people, including men, who have suffered far worse. It's hard to live for any time without facing something difficult, whether it's financial problems, illness, divorce, or death. Some people call this drama. I call it life. Well, those things are life. But, like I said, when women create drama on purpose, that's drama. And, of course, by the way, that how women can so oftentimes, you have a situation, shit can happen, and they make a complete mountain out of a molehill and completely overreact. Now, some people say, well, dude, that's called being emotional, and women are emotional beings, and they're going to get emotional, and they need a strong guy to calm them down. And there is truth to that. But still, women can be a lot calmer. But how many times you guys been in situations where something's not that big of a deal, but she blows it up out of proportion, honestly, part of the time, just to see, can you handle her? Right? We know it's true. Completely unnecessary. And as she said, all these things do come out of nowhere in life, giving enough excitement and drama as it is. Now, in a moment, she's going to go into a part where she starts talking about movies and books where there's a struggle between the couple and a relationship, which covers the more drama about the excitement and unpredictability of guys and everything, showing how women need that, and also where they get their ideas from in movies and TV. It goes on to say, because I didn't quite understand what men meant when they said they were looking for no drama, I spoke with Jessica Carbino, a sociologist in Los Angeles who specializes in online dating and who used to work for Bumble. She told me that when men in their 20s and 30s say they want something drama-free, they're looking for women who are lower maintenance. There's truth to that. When middle-aged men use it, they're trying to avoid the entanglements that come with former spouses and family. She's quoted as saying, they could have just gone through a terrible divorce. They could have presumably been dealing with a lot of issues with their own families, with their children, with their ex-spouses, and they want something that doesn't present any type of problem or issue. Vanessa Valentini, co-founder of the feminist website Feministing, had a different take. Oh, here we go, guys. You can't wait to hear this. She is quoted as saying, I think it's pretty sexist. She told me, you might as well say no humans, but I'm not going to say much anymore now because I don't want to get flagged. The sexist behavior exists offline, just like it does on dating apps. This is simply another medium. I think there are unrealistic expectations put on women to be accommodating all the times in their relationships. Here we go, pointing the finger at us again. That's bullshit. Miss Valentini, of course she's a miss. Miss Valentini said that when men say they want no drama, they're signaling to others that there's someone else who's incapable of witnessing and honoring another person's feelings. She's also expressing concern that the numbers are higher, at least on OkCupid, the younger the men get. No, lady, it's because guys don't want to deal with any bullshit, okay? Things can come out of nowhere. We can understand your girlfriend or fiance or wife, if you guys are going to do that, has a bad day. And a good guy will be there to help her out, to let her open up and listen and all that shit. And that's one thing. But what she's talking about is we're saying that we don't want to do that. And that's not true. We just don't want any bullshit. We don't want the woman creating bullshit to keep things interesting. Or because she's bored. Or just wants to test the guy. That's the drama we don't need, okay? Now, sure, we don't need baggage. Like, say a guy, he's dating, and a woman, he happens to date a single mother, which I warned you guys about, but say he does, and she has a kid, and the kid's a big pain in the ass. He doesn't need that kind of drama. But whose fault is it more? Is it more the fault of the woman and the kid, or is it the fault of the guy that chose to date the woman with baggage and kids and drama and bullshit like that? So, goes on to say, wouldn't it make more sense for men and women in the dating world to look inward and develop compassion for themselves, rather than try to control the drama outside of them? When you suffered in these serious ways, Dr. Mark Epstein, a New York psychiatrist and Buddhist author, told me, it lets you see the suffering everywhere, if you're not pretending that it's not happening to you. He said that the growth that results from looking honestly at your challenges and problems, In other words, from being vulnerable also makes people better partners. You might actually be more available, more open, more able to deal with someone else as a result of this. Goes on from the writer of this article. This is the part that gets pretty funny here. She says, I also wonder if people mean it when they say they're looking for no drama. Imagine Romeo and Juliet without the feuding future in-laws, and Brokeback Mountain without the society's resistance to two men in love, or Casablanca without the return of Isla's husband, not to mention the Nazis who frequented Rick's bar. Sometimes love grows sweeter in contrast to the hardships. Okay, so she's basing this wisdom, this idea, on a bunch of movies and a show and a book. Okay, books and movies and stories from Shakespeare. That's what she's basing this on. Give me a goddamn break. But guys, understand something here, and I'm not justifying this. I'm just telling you how it goes. A lot of women, they want to have the love story, okay? They want to have a story to whatever their romance is or whatever. Where do you think they get that from? They get it from spending their lives watching these movies, watching these shows, reading these books, like the romance novels, and they think that's how things are, and that's what they want. So if they're not getting that in a relationship, it doesn't seem like the right kind of relationship, because all these great love stories have all this conflict and overcoming challenges and turmoil. So they then have to create that to get that special feeling and all that. It's crazy. It makes no fucking sense, but that's how I've heard it explained, and that's what's the justification behind it. But she's using this to base this on. It's crazy. Goes on, perhaps we're simply all on drama overload, and online profiles reflect what we're experimenting in the world. We live on a planet whose climate is warming rapidly. We wait in fear of the next attack. We have a president whose tweets elevate our heart rates daily. In 2018 American Psychological Association survey, 69% of respondents reported that the future of the nation caused them stress, 6 percentage points higher than the year before. Okay, she's being a drama queen here. Article ends saying, the precariousness seems like all the more reason to find a partner who can face the challenges and roll with them. There are days when you accidentally sideswipe your neighbor's car, or you have to check someone you love into rehab. Other days are steeped in joy. The kind of partner I'd like shows up for it all. Okay, well, there's plenty of great guys out there that'll be with you and support you, but he doesn't need you starting bullshit just to make things interesting or because you're bored, okay? And not everything has to be like the love story that you see in movies or in Shakespeare's plays or anything like that, okay? Give me a fucking break here. But guys, I wanted to go over that because just to make my point that, again, women love drama. They're drawn to it like moth to a flame. Again, some are more the negative drama, turmoil and fighting and all that. Others, excitement and overcoming challenges and unpredictability and all that, kind of like what you see in the movies. But one thing I want to make clear, guys, is this, and I forgot to mention in the beginning. The other important thing about this video is this, is that, guys, at the end of the day, women are women all the world around, and they respond to what they respond to. It doesn't make a difference if they're here in the United States or the other part of the world in India, like the first article, okay? Women respond to what they respond to. It doesn't make a difference where they're located. It doesn't make a difference what their religion is. It doesn't make a difference how much education they have, where they are on the socioeconomic scale, all sorts of how old they are. Women respond to the same thing. It's just how it is. So when I get guys who email me or talk about, well, it's different where I live because of my culture or my country or whatever it happens to be. No, women respond to the same things. Because guess what? Us guys respond to the same thing. Whether it's me here in Massachusetts in the United States, or somebody in the middle of fucking desert in Australia, or somebody in Japan, or somebody in Brazil. Guess what? All these guys all around the world, we're still attracted to a pretty face, a great body, a woman that's feminine, if she can cook, all these type of things, we're attracted to the top of our list. And it's generally always looks first. So guess what? Women are the same. They respond to the same things and they're attracted to the same things. So there's no difference. All right, guys, that's it for today. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. And be sure to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.